Hi guys, in today's video we are going to see the waste management system in a design thinking approach. Okay, so in our day-to-day life, waste management has become a very tedious process in all the fields like manufacturing, medical, and even in the food corporation. So in order to prevent all those problems, the students are going to explain the design thinking approach of waste management system.
In DT, there are 5 stages. First one is empathize, and second one is ideate. Third one is define, prototyping, and testing. So, based on the empathy, we decided our topic: smart waste management system. As sir already said, the waste management is a major thing in all these sectors like industries, food departments, and also medical field and electronical field. So, for solving that, we have introduced this idea. It consists of our several components. First one is this is the block diagram of our concept. It consists of waste, which is from food departments or industrial wastes. The wastes are second one is the conveyor. The robotic arm is attached parallel to the conveyor. After that, the bin is fixed. First the waste enters into the conveyor. Some sensors detect the wastes, and with the help of the robotic arm, the wastes are carried and it is driven into the separate bins. This is the concept of our project. Surya will explain next.
So I am going to explain about the working mainly. So the wastage from the yards, from many cities or many main yards, the wastage into the conveyor belt transferably from the conveyor belt slowly move with the help of robotic arm. The robotic arm is the main function in our project. So the robotic arm will help to transfer and separate the wastage. So we can program by the AML machine learning and with the help of many sensors. So the sensor will detect all motions of the wastage. The robotic arm will separate the waste to the separate bins for the objects.
So let me explain how the bases are detected and how can we separate the individual bases. So there is a system called inspection system, which consists of so many sensors like IR sensors for detecting objects and thermal sensor for detecting heat objects and heat and metal objects, and they have noise sensor to detect the agri waste and food products. So as we know, the food product always contains a little amount of water in it. So noise sensor helps to detect the agri wastes and food wastes. So how are we going to recycle the waste products? That's a question we have in every industries. So as for the agri and food products, we are going to segregate the waste in separate bins, and we are going to leave it for 3 to 6 months. So we can convert the waste products into an agriculture or an agriculture fertilizers, so that we can use it to grow crops and in every areas. And how are we going to separate the metal wastes? So metal wastes, we are going to separate the metal wastes and send it to an industry to melt the metals and convert it to a raw material or raw ore that we can easily remake the object and recycle the objects. So that's how the waste segregation management is going to work. And
Okay, my question is, the waste management system already exists, right? So, what's the uniqueness about your idea?
Sir,
Because what I must is, In medical field, there is some waste management. Okay, when it's come to food industry, we have something. So, in your area, what's the difference between all the?
Sir, our focus is fully on wastage from the households, like in
Like as you already mentioned, like
Regulations.
using AI/ML technology in this
to segregate
segregate the waste.
plastic bags and kitchen wastes like banana skins, like that.
Vegetable wastage.
So
So
that
that we don't need any external manpower.
Yes, sir.
So it can think itself and the wastage will be segregated easily.
yes, sir.
Nice, thank you.
Thank you.